What's good? Y'all know what I'm coming to do, right? I want to welcome everybody for even falling through this message because we all got deceased loved ones that we have been thinking about. The holiday seasons just passed. They haven't been here. You know what I'm saying? But they here. But they here, y'all. They here. When I tell you they here and they hearing everything that's going on, they paying attention, especially this deceased loved one who's been trying to get your attention. You could have looked at them if they're not a brother or a sister or one of your parents. There's someone in your immediate family, someone that you were in immediate contact with. You hear me? Someone that you were in immediate contact with. And I'm hearing a lot about the relationships that you have now since they've been gone. How you rerouted yourself, how your goals and aspirations, you haven't even been looking at those, the conversations that y'all had together about, the plans that y'all were making individually and together in order to bring it on home, is what I'm hearing. Bring it on home. Bring it on home. This deceased loved one was an athlete too, is what I'm hearing. Um, they were pro family too. They were like one of the protectors of the family, whether they were male or female. They always came to aid and abet. They always put on a cape. You hear me? I'm hearing they always put on a cape. You could have been a pallbearer. You could have been a pallbearer, male or female, because I know some women, y'all. I know some women who didn't carry the casket too. Mm. I'm hearing there's a lot going on with you, a lot going on with you. A lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot that you're not wanting to recognize about your mental health. This deceased loved one wants you to go see a counselor, wants you to get everything out that you feel as though you can't express to these people that you're surrounding yourself around. Somebody is numbing themselves to a lot of the issues that they have personally, a lot that they don't voice to these people that they're around because they don't feel as though that they can trust them. They don't feel as though they can trust them with, certain information about their personal life, about your personal life. It's like, fearing, if you were to open up and get some shit up off your chest, that it wouldn't stay there. You know what I'm saying? That it wouldn't stay there. Trying to really hold it together since this deceased loved one has been gone. This is someone who was very close to you, is what I'm hearing. Amongst these individuals, right? Amongst these individuals that you kick it with, that you go out with, that you jig with, um, one or more that you're connected to are the operatives. They are a part of a lot of the ordeals that were fucked up in your deceased loved one's life. It's like they played a role. They played a role. This deceased loved one feels as though you are not holding up your end of the bargain. Healing yourself, one, healing yourself from what you know you need to shed and dead. A lot of the ways, a lot of these characteristics, these attributes, these karmic attachments, that you hone in on is what I'm hearing. The soul of this deceased loved one, it they're always around, trying to guide you, whispering to you. I'm hearing they come to you in your dreams. Those dreams that you can't remember, you wake up and you're tired. You're roughhousing with this deceased loved one. They miss you and love you so much, and they know um, what part that they played in your life. You don't have to feel lost without them, is what I'm hearing. You don't have to feel lost without them. I'm hearing a lot about Issey Miyake too. Issey Miyake, and it's another very expensive cologne. I can't even, I can't start with a B. Bodega? I don't know. It's a very expensive cologne. It smells good. It's the shiznit. The shiznit. They kept it in their armors, is what I'm hearing. They always had it. They wore a lot of essential oils, a lot of oils. For, I was about to say Ashrath. That's a place here where I am. Where well, yeah, in my community, um, the African oils. Let's see. Attached to a lot of karmic individuals is what the G's are saying. Attached to a lot of karmic individuals, and you stick out like a sore thumb. You stick out like a sore thumb. A lot that you don't want to be known too. It's like you wear it all over you, and you're wearing your heart on your sleeves, in conflict with yourself about what it is that you want to divulge, and you can't talk to anybody about it. That's why I'm hearing a lot about, counseling and taking yourself out of the world that you're in. It's like every time you pull yourself away, then you go right back. But when you're being pulled away, you're being ushered into a new phase in your life. It's like you're walking through an invisible door, is what I heard. A door to where where your spiritual team wants you to be guided, where they can protect you most. Want you to recognize, analyze, and realize you're a divine being. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Pray. A lot you've been praying about, but you haven't been praying enough, is what the G's are saying. And it's because of these worldly activities, is what I'm hearing. Just because you're in this world doesn't mean that you have to be of this world. What they eat don't supposed to make you shit. And I'm hearing a lot about the food that you were eating, that you've been eating here recently. If you didn't know, it's a lot of these foods and these snacks, these beverages, you know what I'm saying? Cakes and stuff, your deceased loved one, this is their favorite foods. They're really trying to ring a bell. They've been giving you a lot of intuitive nudges and suggestions through songs, through these foods, memories that you have. I'm hearing a lot about inebriation, numbing yourself. One reason why you can't remember your dreams. And I'm also hearing about you needing to drink more water and how they're trying to guide you to some water. They're trying to guide you to some water. They're trying to get you away from these people and from this place that you're at. I'm hearing hood rat. Travel outside of the community. You need a different scenery. Found out. Oops. Oops. They want you to live in your true, authentic. They want you to look at life in a different. They want you to have a different view of yourself, for one, and not about how everybody else view you, what they want you to be, and who they figure that they know that you are, because that's not you. They want you to be authentic. They want you to be true to you first. What's at the bottom? They want you to be true to you first. Libra South Node, Aries North Node, seeking synergies, like-minded people and groups. You have a strong interpersonal connection with this deceased loved one, and you have strong interpersonal skills, is what I'm hearing. It comes naturally to you. It comes naturally to you, and it's a lot that you've been struggling with as far as your capabilities, and where you're supposed to be guided in order, for you to be of use. Be of use. because you're being used. You're being used, struggling romantically. And whoever this person is, did you read the description? Whoever this person is, someone close to you, someone who's very close to you, someone that you have romantic dealings with. And it's kind of like a tug of war on your heart. Kind of like a tug of war in your heart. Your heart is in it, but I'm hearing that there's been a lot of, you know, playing the field. A lot of playing the field. And the jig is up. The jig is up. A lot of, a lot of this, scattering of your energy has to do with the people that you surround yourself around. It's like it's three peas in a pod. Three peas in a pod. Could be three people in the home, or three people that you deal with, or you and two other people, and it's about how y'all move out here. She's pregnant, but not by you. Found out. Tennis shoes. Hmm. Somebody could be giving birth in the summertime. Somebody could be giving birth in the summertime, or this deceased loved one passed in the summer. But I'm hearing a lot about summertime, a lot about summertime fun. Half naked, half naked, half naked. These people that you surrounded around, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't know a lot of the people that your deceased loved one dealt with. It could be four people that they were close with, that they were with every day, that, they were seen, driving around every day. They could have hustled with, they could have worked with, grew up with. And look at this here, hometown, Ohio. So between next summer and next fall, this is what you not hip to. Clientele, being stuck, being stuck because because listen, somebody is not going to know. Somebody's not going to know who their child's father is. They're going to be in a committed relationship with someone. They're going to be in a committed relationship with someone that says new subscribers. What's good, y'all? Conception, burglary, and some shit in the game. This deceased loved one left up out of here in a fucked up ass way. Somebody was trying to rob them. Somebody was coming back to get the goods. Somebody was coming back to get the goods, is what I'm hearing. I heard something about this being the other person. The other person. If it's not you who is about to conceive, it has a lot to do with their child's mother. With their child's mother. Heels. Somebody took their heels off and they put on some tennis shoes too. I heard that. Fire sign dealing with a water sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You know what I just heard? Somebody is dealing with their deceased loved one's mate, the one that they were with. Jezebel is what I'm hearing. Jezebel. Karmic family member. That's how they looking too. Did you just see the short? They looking at you like The fuck part of the game is this. The fuck part of the game is this. This may tie into that last reading, y'all, that I just did. Found out, like, look at that. Look at who they with. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. But somebody is all about this here. Like, damn. Dead and gone. Better me than somebody else. Somebody is very, very arrogant. Arrogant than a motherfucker. You hear me? And this deceased loved one is hurt. Hurt. Some of these family members too looking at you like, what part of the game is this? I'm hearing there's children whose feelings are hurt. They're heartbroken. Like, what is mommy doing? What is daddy doing? What is cuzzo doing? What is unk doing? Take it how it resonates. They looking like, what kind of fucking fuck shit is this? Pallbearer. Honorary pallbearer. Honorary pallbearer. Someone, ooh, my head. Someone who helped to pay for the funeral. Ooh, someone who someone who helped to pay for the funeral. I'm seeing identity fraud too. Something about a mistaken identity. This was supposed to have been hidden. This was supposed to have been hidden. This relationship was supposed to have been hidden. This deceased loved one wants this out in the open. Yep, this deceased loved one wants this out in the open so the world can know. So the world could know. Divine being divinely guided and protected. Somebody been praying for this to come out too. A karmic family member. A karmic family member. A karmic family member. I'm hearing this family member is not of the world anymore. This family member has settled down to take care of home. This karmic family member, and I'm going to stop calling them a karmic family member because they place themselves outside of the family shenanigans. They don't take part in it anymore. This could be their sister. This could be their sister, little sister, big sister, favorite cousin. Take it where it resonates. Let's see. Too many options. That's that, found out about checking these dates too. She's pregnant, but not by you. Whoever this woman is, she had a lot to do with this deceased family member leaving up out of here, and she's been saving face. She's been flying up under the radar. She's been flying up under the radar, y'all. She has. And it's something about her eyes is what I heard. Her eyes are always weary. They're full of guilt. They're full of guilt. And whoever this man is that she's dealing with is a part of her family. She could be married in. She could be married in, or she could be a family member. What? Oh, shit. A lot of this shit is going around, y'all. I promise. Family members dealing with family members. See what I just heard? This karmic family member. Nice looking. very outgoing, charming, charismatic. This woman is well disposed. She's looking at this man like, ooh, they were giving one another Google eyes and, flirting, flirting, flirting. A little too overly excited when this man comes through, which, kind of had him open, open to, these subliminal suggestions is what I'm hearing. hmm Found out though, because there's been a lot of lying going on between the two. Why they're seen so much, why they're always, taking up company. Yep. This could be a mother of the deceased. It's a feminine energy who got on goggles, who got on goggles. Yeah, who has on goggles. Somebody who's been taking care of, slim down is what I'm hearing. Get in shape. They could also be taking some sort of yoga class or doing some type of exercise class is what I'm hearing. But it's the energy that they've tapped into that was supposed to have been hidden. And they know that their deceased loved one is giving them some clues. Some clues. They doubted it at first. They doubted it at first. Mm. They doubted it at first, right? Whoever this woman is too, she prays a lot. She prays a lot. She talks to her deceased loved one on a regular basis. The obituary is around, the ashes goes to the burial site, take it how it resonates. I just heard she sets a plate at dinner time for this person as well. A gathering is what I just heard too, with the karmic family members. She really didn't want to go. Fire sign dealing with a water sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Dress her ass off. Dress her ass off. I'm hearing, something could have happened with her heels, the shoes that she had on. Feet could have been swollen, could have been hurting. hmm But she's very well reserved as well. Very well reserved. And she pays a lot of attention to her surroundings. Libra South Node, Aries North Node. She pays a lot of attention to her surroundings and how people interact with one another. May have taken off her tennis shoes. I mean, taken off her heels and put on some tennis shoes. I'm hearing somebody had some fly ass tennis shoes on too. Could have been a wedding that took place, an engagement or a proposal. This woman had to travel to it, or you had to travel towards this woman's origin. It's like people can think she bougie because she was, off to the side. She was off to the side. Somebody, had a home robbery. Somebody's home was burglarized. Somebody's home was burglarized while they were away. I heard that as well. I heard that as well. But this deceased loved one wants everybody to know about these karmic activities. Family doing family. Family doing family. DNA and those who are married within the family. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. It was too much talk about it. Too much talk about it because it was out in the open. It was out in the open, so they stopped, is what I'm hearing. They stopped. But it wasn't like they were in a relationship, they were just attracted to one another, and they was doing it. Found out. Mm. 3 people. 3 people. Could be 4. So it's a woman I'm hearing within this family who practices dark magic. She's dealing with a family member as well. It's been going on in the family for years. Yeah, it's been going on in the family for years. Karmic activities. Somebody is dishing out a lot of money too. But listen, that's another part of the message. You're dealing with your deceased loved one's enemy. And it's coming out. Something you was hesitant on receiving. Something that, I'm hearing this information. This information. Somebody moved to. What? Somebody moved so they can continue on with this relationship? Somebody moved so they can continue on with this relationship. Somebody doing black magic too. To keep everybody in line. To keep everybody in line so they can be like-minded. To continue on with these incestuous relationships. So what I'm hearing is about this hesitation, trying to block out what was being seen and what was being said, but it's the way shit happens. The way it happens, it's like it's for a lack of a better expression, like it's too good to be true. Like it keep happening. I keep falling on, popping up on this scene, or they keep popping up on this scene, and the energy, the energy, it's like it's secretive. They try to, stay away from one another, but it's like the energy between these two and the energy of that person. Somebody pissed. Somebody pissed. Who was not a part of this world. Who was not a part of this world. They pissed. Someone who most definitely transitioned to the other side. They're bringing forth, I'm hearing a man, a woman, and a child who's been growing up shit creek. So you have this family member or who was married into the family who is in competition with this man's mate. Then you got somebody over here who is a pallbearer, who is the enemy, and they are on the scene too. What the fuck? Somebody listen, and they on the scene too. Uh, so take a look at this card. What are their initials on there? What are they name? This pallbearer. And this man who's doing the deceased, who is doing, who has taken up in a relationship with their deceased loved one's widow. You can say widow. You can label them as a widow. They've been praying that they're not going to be found out. The person who has peeped game, who has dislodged themselves from the family unit for real. They pissed off. Their feelings are hurt. They know that whoever this man is, this is all he about. This is all he ever been about. That first word, that PUSSY. That's all he's ever been about. And he passes it around. He runs through it, is what I just heard. It's a bizarre pattern in this family. Yeah, it's a bizarre family. It is. This woman who is piecing everything together. This woman who's piecing everything together. Fire sign. Dealing with a water sign. That's the couple. That's the couple. Could be this woman who was connected to this man who was screwing his family members' widow. Take it how it resonates. And Lord, the Jesus saying he's screwing his family members too. He knows about his family member being with a family member as well. It's a generational curse. This deceased loved one, though, soul is unsettled, spirit is unsettled. I'm trying to get everybody to pay attention to who the enemy is. This enemy could be who this man got on the elbow. Just heard this enemy is the one who's doing the dark magic too, but it's dark magic practitioners, it's spiritual practitioners within this family unit too. There's a family member also, male or female. I'm feeling like it's a female, y'all, who was on the outer limits. Really. Moved herself away. Moved herself away. Don't really have too many dealings with the family. Maybe some family functions, she may fall through. Maybe some family functions she may fall through because she's like, I'm not about to be a part of this shit. This is something that keeps repeating every generation. She's heard it. She's heard it from her moms, her mom's moms, her aunt's aunts. No, she's heard it. She prays. Listen, I told you she sets a plate for this deceased family member. I want to hit my mouth. She sets a plate for this deceased family member, y'all. You hear me? She do. She could be the sister of this deceased family member. It could be her uncle, her father. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, the ancestors, doing some divine intervention. Period. The ancestors are doing some divine intervention. They, listen, I just heard too. It's a member of the family whose children, all of their children are mentally disabled. It's a part of close genes being tampered with. Yeah. Well, damn. Mm. Then I just heard too, whoever this family member is, who is screwing everybody, who is screwing the deceased widow, the deceased girlfriend, whoever this deceased loved one is when they passed, whoever they were in a relationship with, they're screwing them, and they just popped up back on the scene. It's a lot that's being avoided that the ancestors is bringing to light. Somebody smokes. Somebody is a chain smoker too. Somebody a chain smoker. Shit. These ancestors are here to help. They are. They're here to help. And this deceased loved one then rallied them all up. Whoever this man is, he paying a lot of attention to some money. He paying attention to how the money circulate, how it move, what money he can get his hand on. You know, trying to create a lot of multiple streams of income within one business setting, and then he has other entrepreneurial business ventures that he is looking into or that he's trying to start with a woman. Look, this ancestor ain't letting up. This deceased loved one ain't letting up because there's something going on, y'all, and it has to do with his legacy. I'm hearing this is a male loved one who was deceased. His legacy, what he's known for, what his family is known for, as far as I just heard street hustle. Okay, street hustle. I just heard EA Sports is in the game. It's in the game. What in the F? Now I'm hearing, Daddy, can you hear me? Daddy, can you hear me? Daddy. This woman, though, who really is all about women's rights, is what I heard. This woman is about women's rights. Her train of thought, too. And her train of thought, her investigative services, her intuition. Her intuition. She's a pleasant soul too. She's not combative, is what I'm hearing. This is the one, who looking like, hold up. What the fuck is going on here? She like, what is going on here? I just know you ain't trying to do my loved one like that, because like I said, she sets a place. She pays homage to her ancestors, period. She has an altar, is what I just heard too. She has an altar, or she's beginning an altar. She's starting one. Yeah. She's starting an altar. She has pictures of her ancestors on her altar, is what I'm hearing. I just heard something about an incense factory. She may be making incense. She's changed her entire outlook on on I just heard world tribulations, spiritual aspects, her spiritual journey. She's she's dedicated. She's dedicated to that. And she's annoyed and pissed off by what she found out. My ears ringing and my head is hurting. You know what? Whoever this man dealing with too, this is what this ancestor saying. This man is dealing with a dark high priestess. He dealing with a dark high priestess. Dealing with a dark high priestess. And he has a high priestess in his family. He has a high priestess in his family. He has a dark high priestess in his family. And he's romantically involved in cheating on a dark high priestess. Say what? Say what? What? The Jesus saying history is repeating itself. Because these are the type of, this is the type of shenanigans and dealings that went on in their day. They trying to draw a line in the sand. They trying to draw a line in the sand. They don't want the family to be divided. But they about to divvy some shit up though. They about to make people have several seats. Put people in their place. Put people in their place. Mainly this man. They trying to really shield this man though. They are. Trying to open his eyes to what's going on. But he too concerned with money. Materialistic aspects of his world. Not concerned with, his spiritual journey or waking up or being spiritually aware, spiritually inclined, evaluating the options that this woman has and who she prays to. I just heard you can tell a lot about a person by altar. That's what I said. Because that's what I heard. Somebody the enemy. Somebody the enemy. See, this woman like a lot of money too. She's invested a lot of time in this man. She invested some money for these personal endeavors that he has as well. Wasn't really too sure. Wasn't really too sure if he was out here being disloyal because she always can see him. But his ancestors have him cloaked because they know what the fuck this woman is over there doing and what she practiced, man. Hey, this is deep. This is deep. This is deep. Somebody's favorite color is blue, is what I just heard. My nieces got this slang that they say, oh, it blew me. They say I don't never say it right. Oh, I'm blowed. This woman is blue. She is blue. Because she didn't peep, she was able to penetrate through these ancestors' veil, you see? Yes, she was. She was able to penetrate and get a glimpse. Get a glimpse. She went to a spiritualist in the community. She went to a spiritualist in her community. Somebody who's a part of her community. Somebody who's a part of, I just heard coven, goddamn it. Yeah, because she didn't never want to use, she didn't never want to use her intuition, so fiercely when it came to this man. She did not want to have to peer into their life like that. She was just letting everything, roll. She was rolling with the punches. She trusted him. You know what I'm saying? Up until, whatever this gathering was, wherever they were when, these women were around. It's more than one. And saw how he was interacting and the energy that they had. She's an energy reader. See, this is what this deceased loved one is trying to guide this man to. But one of his family members, cousin, sister, niece, take it where it resonates, wrapped up in her divinity. You understand what I'm saying? She knows she protected by the ancestors. She know she protected by the ancestors. She done seen it all, though. She tapped in. She tapped in. We don't see. What's goody two shoes here, y'all? I'm feeling, though, things are about to transform a little differently than what, these karmic family members are accustomed to. Because this woman that this man dealing with is not about to just take this shit and, take it on the chin. No, she ain't happy about this shit. She's like, look, she ain't happy about this shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, because look. Where it go? She ain't happy about this shit. There you go, y'all. Somebody in Ohio. Somebody in Ohio. On their way to Ohio. If they not in Ohio. They were in Ohio when this burglary happened. Take it how it resonates. In a committed relationship. Supposedly. Supposedly. But look. Here it go. She got some secrets her damn self. She got some secrets her goddamn self. Because, wait a minute. I don't know why that just tickled me like that. Because I'm piecing shit together too. Ooh, I can't stand that psychic itch. Listen. Somebody was in Ohio. Traveled to Ohio. Y'all know that's where I'm from, right? Traveled to Ohio. Y'all was up in here. And they say, hey, Nikki, what's good? But listen, they was a little sneaky freaky while they was here, but they partner, who they in this relationship with, was doing a little sneaky freaky too. Sneaky freaky around this bitch. Sneaky freaky. Sneaky freaky. This deceased loved one is speaking about this pallbearer too. This pallbearer. Somebody been praying for this man. And the prayer been working too, because he was cloaked for a while. Because whoever this woman is, she knows he's a sexual deviant. Wasn't really, wasn't clicking up here, Wasn't clicking up here at first. No, it wasn't clicking up here at first. But something was removed. The veil was lifted. She saw something too. Not just in, through her chanting and her spiritual practices and whatever it is, whoever this other person is that she had looking through some sort of divination. She done put a spell on this man. I was about to say nigga. She done put a spell on this man. What? She put a spell on this man. I don't like that. Too much spirit. She put a spell on this man. She exercised her right to expose him some way. Oh, shit. She exercised her rights to expose him some way. She bringing a lot out. She about to bring a lot out. Then she gonna blow camp. That's what I heard. She about to bring a lot out. Her feelings hurt. She feel like she been stabbed in the back. Yep. She feel like she been stabbed in the back. Cause this man, he nonchalant about it all. Somebody got big ass eyeballs too. Somebody got big ass eyeballs. It was some sort of court proceedings that had went on, or that's going on. She's trying to finagle some shit. She's trying to finagle some shit. So listen, I'm hearing whoever this woman is in this man's family. She this could be the dark high priestess, or this could be the high priestess with a genuine heart. She makes this man know something that he got. It sent chills up his spine. I love my cheese. Sent chills up his spine. About the ancestors and what they said. He's scared. He's scared. I'm hearing he's scared to eat her food too. He's scared to eat her food now. He's been told. He's been told on, and he's been told. He's been told about this woman's spiritual practices. And I'm hearing something about this pallbearer. Yo, I keep hearing the pallbearer is the enemy. And folk ain't hip to this pallbearer being a setup artist. A setup artist. Someone is being removed. Someone is being removed. This woman is trying to, it's like she's smudging. She's smudging. She's smudging. I heard something about a potion too. She doing health spells, death spells, money rituals to make sure that every penny, every dollar is drained from this man's pocket. Every penny and every dollar is drained from this man's pocket. She's trying to make his knees buckle too. And these women. And these women. This deceased loved one been trying to push everybody along and get them out of the picture. They saw what was going on. They heard what was being said, and they saw where this woman was going. Saw what she was doing. Saw what she was doing. And have been covering these family members too. But they don't want to let go of what it is that they're doing. It's like they're all in sync with the bullshit, is what I'm hearing. And they're all overdoing it. Overdoing it. See, I get some more. So this woman is found out. It has brought to her attention. A light has been shown. This man is in the hot seat. He's looked at as the enemy now and being very disloyal. G's said that this man has had a lot of bad luck in the past when it comes to spiritual practices. When it comes to spiritual practices. It's hot. When it comes to these spiritual practices. Dealing with women who possess a lot of this karmic dark energy. Maybe he has known that they dibble and dabble in the dark arts, and some of them dibbled and dabbled in the dark arts. He's also connected to a divine being who is divinely guided and divinely protected, who prays for him. These prayers have been working wonders, helping him to spiritually awake, along with this family member who is like on the outskirts, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, who was on the outskirts. You got to drive a ways to go and see this family member. And that's how the ancestors made it. They separated this divine feminine, is what I just heard. Granny, daddy, sister, uncle, and neighbor. The neighbor is looked at as an ancestor as well. The neighbor is looked at as an ancestor as well. Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. Praying. Aquarius energy who is devoting their time to a different set of spiritual practices. Being intuitively aware, but still a part of karmic activities. But really, whoever this Aquarius is, they have someone who they are, I just heard engaged. Engaged don't necessarily have to mean, a ring that they're engaged with, that they are, communicating with someone that they're close with. Someone that they're close with. Could be a child's mother, child's father, take it how it resonates. Who, has rubbed off on them a little bit, is what I'm hearing. Slowly but surely. But whoever this Aquarius is, it's like something possessive about them, is what I'm hearing. Some sort of possession. Some sort of possession. This is all a part of the family. This is all a part of the family. This is something that's very well known within the community, too. Within the community, about what's going on here. What else here? Let me get out of here. But whoever this ancestor is, they wasn't going to let me sit and chill. You hear me? They wasn't going to let me sit and chill. Yeah. This Aquarius is tapping into their intuition. They're like, they don't want no parts of this shit. Period. Whoever this Aquarius is, too, They're healing from a lot of childhood trauma. They're healing from a lot of childhood trauma. They reconnected with someone, a Sagittarius energy, taking how it resonates, who is also helping to usher in some divinity is what I'm hearing, some spiritual healing. Yeah, some spiritual healing. A Taurus as well. May Taurus. Hmm. Healing energy. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus energy. Healing energy is what I just heard. A renewal of a contract. A renewal of a contract. Fire sign, dealing with a water sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There is this dark, demonic ass energy hovering over this water sign, monitoring them, stalking them, flying monkey type of energy, little imps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Secret squirrels, demonic ass animalistic activity, man, is what I'm hearing. And it's coming from this woman. It's coming from this woman who hip now. This woman hip. This woman hip to some shit. You hear me? But you ain't hip to what the fuck it is she be practicing. Whoever this man is, it's like, somebody just moved on the street too. Nah, I'm getting cold. If somebody just moved on the street and this woman done caught them looking at them all, lasciviously. Man, what is the fuck is going on? It's just a lot of fuck ass energy too. Somebody just, and they about to, it's like, oops, because the rug is getting slipped from up under their ass so they can just sit it on down. I said they're going to have several seats. They're going to have several seats because I'm hearing this change that's going to happen. This change that's going to happen is going to be real quick. It's going to be real quick. It's also, I'm hearing too, somebody is popping back up. A male energy. A male energy is popping back up. This male, though, is hard to peg him. It's like, are you coming to do some good or are you coming to do some damage? Libra. Or are you coming to do some damage? Somebody praying that all of these spiritual practices won't be found out. I'm hearing somebody light skinned, somebody dark skinned. I'm hearing somebody vision is impaired. Somebody's vision is impaired. But I'm also hearing about what it is that they've seen through divination practices. And what it is that they're saying. What it is that they're saying to cover up how they be knowing some shit when they be knowing some shit when they be knowing some shit. This dark high priestess. She acting like she timid. She acting like, she all in. Is what I'm hearing. Oh, this woman is hell bent. What is this? Hell bent. Leo energy. Leo energy who I'm hearing it's Leo energy. This winter. I just heard something about a Taurus again, and I don't even see the card. But this Leo energy, this winter, it's like the fire that they're going to light up under someone's ass in a good way. They're about to put somebody in a hot seat. They're about to put somebody in a hot seat. You understand what I'm saying? They're about to make sure that Most High's chosen, Most High's divinely guided earth angels are going to be most definitely protected. You hear me? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody about to get caught up. They're about to get found out. Because it's a lot of petty energy, too, that everybody is reconnecting to. Yeah, it's a lot of petty energy that people reconnecting to. And everybody about to be on the bullshit. And it's all of these dark ass spirits that's hovering everywhere. All of these dark ass spirits that's hovering everywhere. But whoever this Leo could be this Aquarius, Sagittarius, y'all take it how it resonates. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They about to point out the karmics. They about to point out the ones who um who manipulating energy and who is practicing dark magic heavily, and somebody is going to jail. Somebody is going to jail, man. For real, somebody is going to jail. This woman is pissed. She pissed. She about to do whatever it is that she can to make sure that this man is untouched. Since he touching everybody, that's too much spirit. Since he touching everybody, mm-hmm. Since he touching everybody is what I heard. Yep. Look, look. She about listen. This woman is exercising her rights, and she is playing with spiritual laws. She deal with the law too. She could be studying criminal law, criminal behavior. She criminally minded, and she was blinded by love. Look, she pissed the fuck off, y'all. She pissed. She salted dog. She said she about to close some chapters. She setting some shit up, and she about to get in the win. She about to get in the win. She's about to start a karmic cycle. She's about to start a karmic cycle. She got a lot of shit up her sleeve. I'm about to go. Love y'all. See you.